Hey everyone, Michael Christels here today. So today I want to talk to you about heart health. If you weren't aware, February is not just Black History Month, but it's also Heart Awareness Month, or Heart Health Month. um, Now, a lot of people aren't aware about heart disease, how bad it affects us. It's the number one killer in men, but also number one killer in women as well. So what are the symptoms of like a heart attack? That's a common question that people want to know about. There's that crushing kind of chest pain you have, shortness of breath. You can have pain going up the jaw to the neck, radiating onto the arm. You can also just have just an uneasy feeling. You can have some fatigue, discomfort, unusual tiredness, just feeling off. And so women should be aware as well, because remember, it's the number one killer in women, not cancer. So heart disease, we're always trying to screen for it as best we can, but those are some of the common signs and symptoms that you have. If you're having that right now, stop the video and go to the ER. But what are some of the risk factors? What can you do to kind of prevent heart attack or heart disease? If you have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, particularly the high LDLs or the bad cholesterol, if you smoke, about half Americans smoke nowadays, those are all risk factors. If you drink alcohol, if you have diabetes, if you're overweight, if you are just inactive, these are all preventable. Not all, but heart disease is definitely a preventable disease, because a lot of those risk factors are lifestyle things: diet, exercise, weight, alcohol, cigarette smoking, high blood pressure, being secondary to all those poor lifestyle decisions. So what you got to do is come and see us and get screened. For our annual physical, we have everyone check fasting cholesterol, see what your LDL and HDLs, that's the good cholesterol, what your triglycerides, your total cholesterol. There's also these other markers that are like your HDL particles and the LDL particles. The particles are these containers that contain the LDLs and HDLs, and the higher amount of these particles that you have, the higher risk you have compared to just LDL and HDL alone. A lot of times we'll check for secondary inflammatory markers, how much plaques are actually in your arteries. So it's very, very important to get screened on a regular basis. And the other big thing is stress, right? There's a lot of people who get a heart attack just because of burnout. They're stressed out. They're not eating well. They're not sleeping well. They're tired. And the heart just can't take it anymore. So stress is definitely another contributor to heart attacks, I forgot to mention. So what can you do on a daily basis to try to prevent this? Stress reduction, for one. If you can find the time just to meditate. Some people's version of meditation is just deep breathing. Some people's version is just going out for a run. But you do have to unplug from all these gadgets and technology and social media things that we do have. You got to get that good sleep. You got to get that diet under control too. So try to limit your sugar intake. Remember, it's not fats that are the issue when it comes to cholesterol and diabetes. It's those simple refined carbs. Carbs and sugars are the biggest issue. And you got to go out and exercise at least like 10 minutes a day if you can. Just do something to turn into habit. And the last thing that hopefully that will kind of get people to be more proactive with their health is just remember there's a heart and brain link. They found that those with a healthy heart, they actually have a healthy mind too. And so if you protect your heart, you're going to protect your brain. That means you're going to have better focus, better longevity, better cognitive function over time. So hopefully these tips made some sense, and you'll go out and start doing these today. All right, talk to you guys later.